Hi guys, I'm Carly. Thank you so much for joining my channel. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe and leave a comment to let me know what you think. I also have an amazing Facebook group for ladies only called Empowered Goddess Tribe. So please come and join that. I would love to see you there. Okay, let's get started in child's pose today. So sitting your hips back onto your heels, reaching your arms forwards. Relax your elbows down onto the mat to start with. Just let your head be heavy on the mat. Inhale, let's come up onto all fours now. And we'll come into a cat pose. So lifting the upper back towards the sky. Head coming down towards the chest, chin towards the chest. And maybe just moving the hips and shoulders a little. Just bringing some movement into the spine. Now inhale, let's come into a cow pose. So lifting the hips towards the sky, shoulders down the back, lifting the head. And maybe just bringing some movement to the spine here. Now reach your right leg out behind you and lift the right arm, reaching the right arm forward. So stretching all the way along the right side. Right hand back down to the mat, right knee down. Stretch the left leg nice and long and reach the left arm up and over, stretching along the left side. Now let's bring the left hand down, left knee down. Inhaling to extend the right leg, extend the right arm. Exhale, hand and knee down. Inhaling to extend the left arm, extend the left leg. Exhale, hand and knee down. Inhaling to extend the right leg, extend the right arm. Exhale, hand and knee down. Inhaling to extend the left leg, extend the left arm. Exhale, hand and knee down. Inhaling to extend the right leg, extend the right arm. Exhale, hand and knee down. Inhaling to extend the left leg, extend the left arm. Exhale, hand and knee down. Let's push back into a child's pose here for a few breaths. Inhaling, let's come up onto all fours now. Extend the right leg behind you and extend the left arm forwards. Exhale, let's bring the right knee towards the left arm. Inhaling to extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. 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 Hand and knee back down onto the mat. Extending the right arm forwards and extending back through the left leg. Exhale, right elbow to the left knee. Inhaling to extend. Exhale, elbow to 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 knee. Bring the hand and knee back down onto the mat, and let's come back into a child's pose. So it's just a really kind practice, taking it at your own pace, really being kind to yourself here and throughout your practice, on and off the mat. Inhaling, let's come back onto all fours now. Reach the right leg out behind you and reach the left arm forwards, and let's just balance here. And now maybe you can reach back to grab hold of the foot, reaching that foot into the sky and opening through your heart. If you can't, that's okay, just stay balancing here. You can try it and fall over a few times, that's fine. And now releasing the knee and the hand down to the mat. Inhaling, let's extend the right arm forwards, left leg back. And then maybe you can reach back to grab hold of that foot, reaching it into the sky, opening through the heart a little. Otherwise, just trying to balance, reaching the right arm forwards and the left leg back. And lowering the hand and knee down to the mat, coming back into a child's pose. Now let's come onto all fours, and we are going to come back to kneeling, and then bring the left leg forwards. So the left ankle is under the left knee, and then move that back knee back a little bit. If you need to double the mat here or have a towel or something, if your knee's hurting, you can do that. But I'm more just kind of above the knee on the thigh rather than right on the center of the knee, and I'm leaning forwards a little here. You may need a strap to grab hold of the foot if you can't quite reach here. Otherwise, just reaching back and pulling that leg towards you, stretching the thigh and hip flexor here. And gently release. Now let's push back into a downward dog. Not downward dog, child's pose. I'm sorry. And coming back to kneeling on all fours, bringing that right leg forward. So the right ankle is under the right knee, leaning forwards a little. If you need that extra support for your knee, if you've got sensitive knees, double the mat over or have a towel or a blanket there. Don't do anything that's painful. And now once you bend the knee though and reach back for the foot, the pressure should come off. As well. You can use both hands, or maybe you need one hand here, wherever. We're just stretching the back thigh and the hip flexor, and leaning forwards a little into the right leg. Well done, and gently release. Let's come back into a child's pose here for a couple of breaths. If child's pose is uncomfortable for you, if you can't get your hips down onto your heels, you can place a towel in between. If you're up like this, you can place a towel or something there, or a blanket. Otherwise, hips back onto the heels. You can have your legs spread as wide as is comfortable for you, reaching the arms all the way forwards now. So the elbows are lifted now. We're really stretching down the backs of the arms and down the side of the back. And let's walk the fingertips all the way across to the left until you feel just a nice stretch down the right side of the body. And walking your fingertips back to the center and all the way across to the right side until you feel a stretch down the left side. Fingertips back to the center, pressing back up, and now let's gently come down to lying on the mat. Give your knees a big hug into your chest here, and bring your head up towards your knees, making yourself into a little ball. And gently release. Let's come to lying on the mat. Have your palms facing up. Let your shoulders be heavy, hips are heavy, feet are heavy. So this is just a really nice practice when you just really need to reconnect and recenter. Bring some kindness to yourself so that you can share kindness with others. I hope you have an amazing day. Stay here in Shavasana for as long as you need to. Namaste.